We've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. The Tribe have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Zimmer is there, 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Scotty Hayward. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shelby Tomlinson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Lined hard toward right center. Zimmer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Domingo Germán, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an advanced changeup for such a young pitcher. Good mix of pitches. One of the things he does, he attacks the strike zone. When he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Now to the plate, number 35. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think everyone's a little bit concerned about the way Yasiel Puig's been playing. He really struggled last month. Less than 10 hits over that span. That's definitely not good, and that's something he really needs to improve on in this new month.
Moving under at Tomlinson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, James Lambert. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Another 0-2 home.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now is the Yankees DH, Nino Reese, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Reese.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder at the track, the wall. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 32 now for the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Saunders.
Stepping in now, Heath Saunders, as he'll go after
The first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
at batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 15 long balls and 34 driven in. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball and it's still 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back?
Now Boyd with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting up.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And even 30 home runs on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And this is lined softly here to the left side. Foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for route number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Jose Ramirez will be next. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here it comes. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll step off. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. LeMahieu scoops it up onto first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Ramirez is off of first with 2 away. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Next for New York, Scotty Hayward. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Shelby Tomlinson,
as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Line drive to left.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And now the runner's trying for third. Now a step off, and they've got the runner between second and third. And he is in there. In now, Heath Saunders,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Carrasco pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
And he makes the catch for the second out. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. 5-0 New York.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, 1, it's fun to watch, and 2, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Showtrack tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Stepping in, Roberto Perez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Kipnis leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they're going to get him at home plate here, as he may have been trying to bite off a little bit more than he could chew. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Now batting, number 35.
Into the box now, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
He did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So now Carlos Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or...
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Indians forced to settle for 1.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
That's wide, 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. Low for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 2-2. Voit gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Oh, look at Kipnis. Hats off to that one.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 5 and the Indians 1. Aaron Judge is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
99, Aaron Judge.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. Now another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Lindor on third, Ramirez at second with 1 away. Ball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hot shot toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Perez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 2 out with the man at first. The count now at 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the run at first will be in motion.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 35. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Scotty Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. The 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 down to start the inning. Driving forward now is the DH, Nino Reese. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on. Hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they call that the Mistake by the Lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit. We'll hit them out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via... At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here comes the first pitch.
Bradley.
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and goal!
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Line towards center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees' sixth. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. Santana has it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And so the Yanks go 1-2. 2-3. Weir's still tied 6-6. Bottom of the sixth inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Please.
Luis Severino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Luis Severino.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. Goodbye, home run. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. No balls and 1 strike. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The batter, number 35.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 35. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bradley Zimmer. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there. Back here in Cleveland, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. This is lined to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Tying run headed home. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. It's now a 7-7 game.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And that's the first out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Nino Reese. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone!
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Ready for another shot now. Saunders. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been... Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting,
Gio Urshela will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Saunders, the runner at second with 1 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the run is in to score from second. The relay throw. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at-bat. 1-0 the count. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He loses him on ball 4. Striding in once.
now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So striding in, James Lambert.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Urshela in the hole. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
Striding into the box,
baseman,
Jose Ramirez. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for
Play ball.
Nino Reese will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out.
Now
Nino
batting,
Reese
the
becomes
third
the
baseman.
first out of the inning. Sometimes we use the phrase
Thunder.
runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Settling in now, Gio Urshela. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Let's play ball.
Now batting, Jason Kipnis. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone!
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Jordan Luplow will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Base, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Standing in now, number 35, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hayward sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. He will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Now batting.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And digging in is the outfielder, Bradley Zimmer. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping up now, James Lambert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And Gardner there. No, he's unable to make the catch. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Now batting.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Line towards center field. And they are really hitting their stride now as this will cut into that deficit even further. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jordan Luplow will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here.
Jordan.
So coming to the plate, Nino Reese. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And the second run will score as well.
Every batter is going to get some opportunities with runners in scoring position. The difference with this guy is that he takes advantage of every one of them. That's his 7th RBI of the game. Not too shabby.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
20-11 the final in tonight's game. The New York Yankees were absolutely crushing the ball as they ended up with 9 home runs as a team.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.